This weekend marks 7 months since the Russian invasion of Ukraine. For many of us, the depictions of war are still fresh in our minds. But as Warjalis explains tonight, for the families who were witness to the horrors in person, the images will never leave.
War. Those images of death and destruction from February 24th, 2022, a day many of us stayed glued to our television sets as the first full-scale invasion of a European country, Ukraine, unfolded before our unbelieving eyes.
Not many see war, but it's so scared, really scared. Yeah. I hope kids can't see this.
But for those who saw it firsthand, like the Babbage family currently taking refuge in Stoughton, those first few bombs meant the end to their everyday lives.
Many friends told me, Katya, warm start, you understand? We understand, but we can't believe this. It's Russia, it's our neighbor.
Before their long journey to the U.S., Katya and Zhenya Babbage, along with their 2 children, Nazar and Diana, lived normal lives. Zhenya had a car repair business. Katya was an administrator at a Christian school. But then, the unthinkable happened.
The 24th February, the Russians start bombing Ukraine, and we just take some of stuff and leave.
And I say, start, it's travel. Kids, it's okay, it's only travel. But she don't believe me. She understand, because it's not travel. It's not travel.
And so with little more than the clothes on their backs, the Babbage family joined the exodus of nearly 6.5 million people from Ukraine with nowhere to go but west. But country after country turned them away.
We just forgot to eat. We just don't eat maybe 2 days. Nothing. Just drinking. But not a lot,
Because so scared.
Eventually, they were offered temporary refuge in the Czech Republic, where after weeks of waiting, they suddenly got a break.
My friends in Ukraine who go in Czech Republic with us, she has a friend who live in Oregon. And she said, I help you find
who can take us.
But then a friend of mine from that Thursday morning group sent an email saying, you know, this family really needs an American address. And I spoke to Diane, and the same day I said, give them our address. And then a few weeks later, they showed up in the middle of the night on the 13th.
For the next month, the Babbage family would call this home.
They're staying in their own apartment here in Stoughton now, where the U.S. government has granted them a 2-year stay. They still don't have a car or a job, but after 5 months on the run, finally, a fresh start.
How does it feel going to a new school in a new country?
I'm like a little bit scared because I don't know anybody, but like happy, exciting because I can have new friends.
There's no word on when they'll go back to Ukraine or if they ever will. They say for now, this is a pretty good substitute.
Here's like almost all people are friendly.
And many people who now live in Stoughton help us. Yeah, many people, thank you all.
In Stoughton, Warjalis, 27 News.
And the family is still on the lookout for a car and some type of work to help them get by. If you want to help them out, you can find out how on our website.